Welcome to the Master Dealmaker's Secrets podcast. And now, here's sales growth strategist, John Blake.
Welcome to Master Dealmaker's Secrets. I'm John Blake. This is episode 82, and today we're going to talk about the 3 core things that you need to look for when you hire a sales manager. So this continues on from episode 81, where we talked about the biggest reason why sales managers do not perform. So I'm really looking forward to today's discussion. But before we do that, if you have got lead flow, you want to convert more of those leads into sales, you've got leads in your funnel, head over to johnblakeaudio.com and get your free audio training where I show you the exact strategy you can use to double sales with existing leads in your pipeline. These are leads you've already paid for that are just sitting there you want to convert. It's the same strategy that I use with my Arise Mastermind members. It's the first thing that we do when we kick off their engagement with me, and it will give you consistent results once you've got it plugged in. So head over to johnblakeaudio.com to download the audio training. You'll also get the PDF guide that has the exact word-for-word templates that you can use, exactly what to write in your emails, exactly what to say if you get someone's voice message, exactly what to say if you get through, over an 8-week period to maximize your conversions, but to do it in a way where you will not get people offside. So head over to johnblakeaudio.com and download that straight away, and I look forward to hearing your success story. Okay, sales managers. What to look for when you're hiring one. So as we talked about in the last session, the biggest mistake that people make when they hire sales managers is they tend to hire somebody who has got lots of success, lots of past success as a great salesperson. So even though this is really useful, it's actually not what you should be looking for. So the best thing that you can do, so to reference the work of Brad Smart, Top Grading, fantastic resource for hiring superstars. In fact, in terms of hiring superstars, I actually have got a video on my blog, which is actually called How to Hire Superstars. If you do a search for that on my blog, you'll find it. And it's a video that walks you through, in summary, the top grading process, which I learned from Brad Smart. But in terms of what it is that you should be looking for to hire a great sales manager, as Brad says, what you need to look for is one core competency, right? So one core competency. So what is the core competency that a sales manager should have if you are going to hire them? Well, what you're looking for is evidence of them being in a coaching role, a mentoring role, or working with a team. So what you're looking for is, like, have they played a team sport? So if you're talking to somebody, and even though you wouldn't just hang your hat on this one particular criteria, but if you're talking to somebody and they play sports like golf or like shooting, or things that are very selfish and individual based type sports, then that's probably not a particularly good sign. Whereas if they've been captain coach of their rugby team or their soccer team or their football team or their hockey team for a number of years, then that's a good sign, right? So if they've been a captain or a coach and they've and if they coach junior sport, like, that's a really good really good indicator as well. So a background in playing team sport, in captaining a particular team, in working with and coaching a junior sporting team, have they got actual coaching or mentoring experience, right? And the third thing is, have they got emotional intelligence, right? So emotional intelligence is incredibly important, because for individuals, that they're very self-centered. They focus on their own. They're good at managing their own emotions, and they're good at motivating themselves. But because they are so self-centered, they aren't as good at spotting emotions in other people, and they don't often have the patience in being able to coach and mentor other people. So those three things: a background in playing a team sport or being involved in team sport, a background in coaching or mentoring. So it could be actual coaching or mentoring, or it could be coaching junior sport. And the third one is emotional intelligence, empathy. Are they able to spot the nuances and changes of mood and feelings in other people? Because if you're going to be a good coach, a good mentor, you've got to be able to spot and read people, those personality types that you need to be able to read, because you need to be able to have those skills to be able to coach different people in the way that you are going to get the best out of them. So those three traits are incredibly important, and often they are not present in someone who has simply got a background of great sales results. And that's often why business owners hire the wrong type of person as a sales manager. Once they are, once you actually choose that person, if you really want to set them up for success, you also want to link and map the success of the team that particular person is mentoring to that particular person's own remuneration, which means that if the team succeed as a group, that is actually linked to that particular person's pay. So that's often a really important thing to have in place, once you've actually made the decision to hire them. So to recap, instead of the person being individual focused or self-centered, which is what a lot of salespeople are, I'm not having a go at them, but that's just the reality of it. What you want is a background in either playing team sport or being involved in team sport, a background in coaching junior sport, or perhaps life coaching or mentoring individuals, and you want somebody who's got really good emotional intelligence and empathy and is able to spot and read people in a really effective way. Because in order to be able to coach people, in order to be able to mentor people, and in order to be able to bring the best out in people, you need to have a way of reading them and understanding how they tick. So I hope that's useful, and I will talk to you on the next podcast. Cheers.
You've been listening to Master Dealmaker's Secrets with John Blake. Subscribe to get more in-depth strategies to maximize your sales process with new episodes every week. And double your inquiry to sale conversion with the lead flow you already have. Go to johnblakeaudio.com for his exclusive free no-fluff audio training and companion PDF guide.